before 5.
Okay, before 5.
Okay.
It's running. Like this.
Okay.
But just don't have your hands on here.
No. Okay.
So we'll have a
Okay.
one-to-one session.
We will have a one-to-one session, me and Erlendur. He's from the Faroe Islands, I'm from sunny Perth in Western Australia. We're going to jump him in and take a little bit of a look at his stroke. Okay, mate?
Thank you very much.
Cool. Come and jump into here. So 200 metres, so we'll be close to the wall on the way down, close to the lane over on the way back. Take a look at how you're going there. When you're ready. So as is often the case, when you take a breath to the side, especially when you breathe to your left-hand side, you're tending to cross the right hand over in front of the head and the body shifts to the left. So after the 200 warm-up, we'll do some work to try to correct that. Try to keep the legs a little bit straighter in the water. We'll do the javelin drill, which will be a little bit of kicking on the side, 25 minutes kick on the left side, then 25 freestyle breathing to the right, just making sure that lead hand is not crossing over in front of the head.
What did you say?
Don't worry about that, I'm talking to the camera for you. Okay, here we go, let's just keep it going, Erlendur. Otherwise, generally speaking, the stroke is actually looking pretty smooth. You've got a very good clean hand entry going into the water. Tempo looks pretty nice. But what we would see if we track this on the open water like a GPS is definitely a little bit of lateral movement from side to side. That would be the key area to try to improve on. Not having such a strong leg kick really sort of emphasises that. Now, I'm not saying you need to do a stronger leg kick. My encouragement would be to make sure we're trying to remove some of the crossover that we see within the stroke. Okay, and one more 100. So all I'm saying, Erlendur, for just the benefit of the video, I'm going to do a little bit of work on the hands crossing over. So when you're breathing to your left side, this right one, when it comes across in front of the head, the whole body sort of jackknives towards the left, and the legs come apart a little bit. The leg raise dragging slowly down. Okay, so what we need to try and make sure you're doing is when you are breathing to your left, you think about that right hand extending forwards at exactly that time. Keep the legs much closer together. Now, just do another 100 metres, and I'll keep talking to you on the video camera. And then we'll pop a bit, do a little bit of work on just trying to track that out. So just one more 100, here we go. It's better actually. That's actually better. Good. Not bad. Good job. Just maybe just film in front. See that sort of, yeah, a little bit pushed there. There's a drill that we haven't discussed over the course of the weekend, which will work quite well for you here. It's quite a tricky exercise to do. In a moment I'm going to get you to swim with your pull buoy between your legs, but not between the thighs like you would normally do, between the ankles. And what you'll find is that if there's any sort of lateral movement from side to side, the legs will really fishtail from side to side. Denise brought out a brand new pull buoy called the Axis pull buoy, which actually has holders for the ankles. Fits between the ankles there quite nicely, and that sort of helps you with that. But we haven't got one here, so we'll just try and do what we can do. Right?
I don't know if you want to stop and start again, but just keep it up and... It's running, isn't it?
Yep.
Right.
All right, sir. Pool boy.
Yes. I know.
Yeah. You hear what I was saying? You heard what I was saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we going to
No,
put
I
it?
did not hear really.
Yeah, okay.
Noisy.
So watch this.
Oh boy.
Between the ankles.
Okay, back there.
Now, if we have a bit of lateral movement here, crossing over, then your legs are going to fishtail all over the place. What we're going to do is focus on stretching out for the core and making sure that when we're reaching into the water, we're actually rotating the hips and shoulders with one unit. It's very challenging, it's a very, very hard exercise. Give us a little bit of go. Just let these people go through.
Oh, good.
You're on time, it's alright, you're super fast, so that's all good. We'll wait. No, we'll wait for you. We'll wait for you. Yeah. Did you race this morning? I remember you saying for Masters, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe that's some of my problems.
Yes.
I feel it, but I don't know really how to correct it.
How to correct it, yeah. This won't necessarily correct it, but it'll make you almost feel it more. So you become a little bit more hypersensitive to it. So we're going to do this for 50 metres, and down at the far end, we're going to bring the paddles down for the flippers down for you, and the pointy paddle, we're going to do the javelin drill on the way back. Okay.
So
Just
by the ankles.
like that. It's very hard. Very hard. See what you can do.
I'm going.
There you go. Good. So you can even just film him from the side. The Axis pool boy was designed to be able to do exactly this. Okay. There's sort of marks in it, but you can really see how that's swimming in there, mate.
Yeah. A good course.
Yeah, absolutely. Part of that is core control. It's very solid through here, you can hold it well. Part of it is just ensuring that the hips and shoulders rotate a little bit more as one. No. How do you find that? Quite hard?
No, it's okay.
Can you feel it?
Yes.
Like a fishtail.
Yeah.
I know you like your fish. So it's like a fishtail. Fishtail from side to side there.
Can't be too much fish.
Can't be too much fish, yeah. Like I say, Finese make one which actually goes in between here and locks in the ankles.
Okay.
Either that, or you can put the pull boy here. What I was searching for earlier on was a band.
Yeah.
And that just helps it stay in place a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Because one of the hardest things there, you've got to squeeze, a normal one, you've just got to squeeze really hard, and eventually you start to get a little bit of tightness through the inside of the thighs there. Okay, so paddle on the right hand. Now what I want you to do is actually slacken that off quite a bit. So slacken the strap on. So if it's going to move around, we want to know if it's going to fall on. Okay? So we're going to kick on the side. I'll talk to you as we go along. 25 metres, right hand forwards, shoulders back, chest forwards, eyes looking down. When we get to the halfway lander, freestyle to the end, just breathe towards me every 4 strokes. Kick on the side to begin. Here we go. Perfect. Very nice. Really feel like a very steady exhalation in the water. Exhaling very smoothly, not holding, just flowing smoothly. Okay, let's go freestyle to the end. Breathe every 4 towards me. Over to you. And straight. Just come a little bit away from that lane road. Better. Good. Good. Try to feel hips and shoulders rolling as one. It's not quite exactly how it works, but visualising that is good. Okay, feel right?
That's good.
Oh, good, yeah. Now swap it over. So the visualisation I'm giving you is hips and shoulders rolling as one, but that's actually not quite true. It's not exactly how it works, but if you visualise that, if you visualise it working as one, it helps to sort of streamline it so it's not snake quite so much. Just swap the paddle over into the left hand, let's do the opposite side.
Do the same.
So paddle on the left, kick on the side to the halfway, freestyle to the end. Okay, here we go. Very nice. Really relax with the breathing, like you're sighing in the water, sighing deeply in the water there. Okay, only breathing towards me. Let's go every 4 strokes towards me. And straight. Good. And straight. Excellent. Now just come and have a little look at Erlendur's leg. It's still snaking a little bit. So what we're going to do on the way back, we're going to go the crisscross drill. You'll only have a paddle on the left hand and you spin on the right foot, so you'll be able to be more conscious about it gripping. There we go. Okay. Alright, paddle back on the right hand, sorry. And just remove the right foot back. That one there, yeah. So now we're just going to swim normal freestyle to the far end, only breathing towards me every 4 strokes. If we cross here, potentially that leg is going to turn out and you're going to feel drag on that leg. Let's try to make sure everything stays together so we don't get that kicking out. Okay, here we go. This is a really good drill. That's very good, Erlendur. Yes. The 3 drills we've done, probably being the most effective so far. That could just be part of the process. The fact that it's the 3rd drill in a row. It seems to be quite effective there. Swap everything over.
And the flipper.
And the flipper as well, yeah. I'm just saying on the camera there, it looks like you were doing that more effectively of the 3 drills we've done. So this, between here, the javelin drill with the paddle on that hand and then just breathing away from the paddle, and now what we call the crisscross drill, that looks like it's been the most effective in just trying to tune you into not doing movement from side to side. That could be because that's the best drill for you, or it could just be because it's the 3rd drill in a row. You're thinking about what you're doing. You know?
Yes, I'm very up in the head.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So it'd be interesting when you go back home, having to go doing this drill from scratch before the other ones, see if it works as effectively then. So paddle on the left, fin on the right, down to the far end, breathe every 4 strokes. Good. I feel like you're rolling the whole body as one. It seems to be a bit more pronounced on this bike. Yeah. Both fins on. And just to finish off, let's go 100 metres down and back, bilateral breathing, and breathing every 5 strokes. Nice and relaxed breathing. It doesn't need to be fast, but again, just think about that idea. Everything like this, not like that. Okay, here we go.
That's fishy.
The fishy, yeah. It's funny that, isn't it? You like your big dish of fish, and we have the fishtail. So
I have a bit loose. I'm a bit loose of the control of the fishy.
That's right. Exactly right. Exactly. So here, just thinking, engage through here. Perfect.
Stretch the core. Stretch here.
Stretch the core. Exactly right. Yeah. Let's give it a go. 100 metres down and back. slow down by 10%. Just a little bit steadier. You don't need to feel like you're in a rush. Okay, flip the flippers off, I'll take them back and we'll just do our last lap down to the far end then. So those 3 drills are going to be really quite useful for you, Erlendur. So pull boy between the ankles, just trying to reduce this movement from side to side. Standard javelin drills, so paddle on the left hand or paddle on the right hand, kick on the side, and then 25 freestyle breathing to the left. And then equally what we've been doing there, which is the crisscross drill. Paddle on the right, fin on the left, and a longer fin is better for that.
Big, long.
Because if it goes out, you need to be able to feel the drag that's being created. If it's too short, you won't feel the drag, so consequently you won't know if you're still doing it. Okay, and that'd be quite a useful one. So just normal freestyle now. Think about keeping it all.
I was thinking about the core this time, and it felt better for me. I don't know if you see it.
You can certainly see it. When you stretch through here, one of my observations when we've been swimming in the morning and swimming in the pool is that you often sound like you're out of breath, like working quite hard. Yeah. And the danger is if we stretch too taut, it then becomes very rigid and we forget to just breathe and relax. So it's stretch, but still have relax.
Stretch, engage your
you engage
six-pack.
Yeah, you engage your six-pack, exactly right. So you engage like this, but if you do it too much, everything tenses up. So it's just in between. So just normal freestyle, down to the far end.
I'm going.
Over to you.
Breathe every 5 or 3, 5?
I breathe every 3 now. I should breathe every 3 now, yeah. Good. That just looks good actually, Erlendur.
It looks better, so you think?
Yeah, definitely. Probably best in the first 30-35 metres or so.
Huh?
Best in the first 35 to 30-35 metres. Towards the end, it starts to come back a little bit. But like anything new, you're trying to, it's going to take a little bit of time.
I think a little bit.
Yeah.
When you stretch, how do you do a stretch?
I stretch like this, and even just sort of tilting.
You engage these?
Yeah. So when we did the exercise with the swimmers on Saturday, I said the word tilt the pelvis a little bit.
Forward?
Yes, exactly right, yeah. So it's like here? Stretching, not like this.
Not this?
That's going to sink the legs in the water.
That's too much.
We're just lengthening through here. Just a long torso basically. But if you do it too much, even you doing that movement, you get natural responses.
But I'm thinking about which muscles I use.
Exactly right, yeah. It just needs to be careful of getting too much. It's just a minor point, but
yeah. Well, maybe I was too loose before then.
Yeah. You don't need to have like abs of steel for this to work well, right? But it just needs to be, be aware of it, basically. So we're talking about not overthinking things. Those drills there are actually quite simple to avoid overthinking things. But the key thing that you've sort of just been going through there is the idea that, okay, we need to remove the fishtailing from side to side and just keep the breathing nice and relaxed. So that's ultimately that's what you want to be feeling, the sensation of being long and tall and removing
They're not moving
side to side. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, keep it straight with the open water, especially. Excellent.
But once again, when you stretch your take your glutes, your
Tilt
palms together.
Yes, yeah.
Tilt
Tilt.
a little bit here.
Not that way. That way. Good. If somebody said slouch, you go like this. Opposite of slouch. This.
It's a new
A new theory.
motion.
A new motion, yeah. For most people it is, yeah.
But it does
All right, mate. Good job.
the hips and do they rotate?
Rotate, yeah. They don't rotate. When you actually watch something like Shelly Taylor Smith, you actually see that she rotates counter to each other. So this rotates here, and the foot is actually kicking down. So it's like that. It's actually opposite to opposite, but the sensation of actually just engaging is what I was asking you to try to feel that. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. C'est bon. Well, how do you say it in the Faroe Islands? Very good.
Very good. Very good.
Hatta very gott. So. Very gott is very good.
Yeah.